Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner on flooded foothills. Don't waste no time about getting going. We're doing ore sorting center. We have a lot of shit to haul. Gonna get a couple different crowds involved with 8-point trailers. And I'll talk about the plan along the way. Right now all we're doing is this truck was pointing south. I needed it to go north. So we're just turning around. Figured it was just as quick. Maybe. Except for a telephone pole. To come around the end and go back up than to try and whip a U-turn through the woods back there. And plus this gets us, we drive right past one of the wood framing resources that I want to tap. Is it right in here? No, I gotta go up a little ways yet. Looks like it right there. So now this truck has two wood on it. Now I don't want to, this road I'm on continues towards the river. I don't want to do that. I want to go back out to the main road that I just left. There's a telephone pole hiding behind that tree. See there? Tricky, tricky, huh? Should be on. No, these dang things. The only reason I made them was so I would know where that house is. I could really just get rid of them now. Now that I've picked up that lumber. Now I'm heading for the north warehouse. As you could see on the map, that's where all the blue dots ended up. And I'm going to break up the 6 lumber, whoops. Dang. I looked up at the screen for a second confirm it was 6, not 4. Oh, this truck is good. This truck is good. But there is that maintenance vehicle at the garage. The other truck, the front suspension is half shot. Figured as I came through I could fix it, but this truck's okay. I know there's more wood framing right there, but I have other plans for the other 6 spots on this. It's called 6 consumables. The other truck, the other Kraz, will grab the rest of the concrete necessary for the cement factory, and then go build. Let me get this loaded. I used up all the metal rolls earlier, and now there's 2 more. 6 consumables. Metal beams are still gone. And now I race down to ore sorting center. The other Kraz will grab. I suppose I could do it with this one too. Just stay in one truck. But no, I got other plans for this one. While the other one's grabbing concrete or cement, wooden blocks, and wooden planks. I can hop back in this one. I'm thinking along the lines like I can drive both trucks at the same time. And I can't do that. So I guess it doesn't really matter if I hop in another truck or stay in this one. I was just thinking the other Kraz is closer to being able to run up to the warehouse, where this Kraz would be closer to only going as north as far as the west warehouse. The distances traveled would be less. I guess that's what I'm thinking. No, I'm full. I don't need shit. all I do with this is run straight down to the ore sorting center. And then jump into the other crafts. I'd like to get segment 1 done in this video, even if it's only a 30-minute video. Just get segment 1 done, and then in the next video get segment 2 done, or stage 2. Okay, yeah, this is alright. For a second there I was worried that I had gotten lost. Ore sorting center, you go across that first set of bridges. When you get back on the asphalt, it's that big place that we've had no reason to go to yet. And what I did on the PTS was come in. Hey, there's conveyor section 3 complete. No hole. What I did on the PTS is I went in around the side and came back out the front. There's the front right there. And I think what I did a couple of times was try to go to the outside of that pole to see if that would help me make the turn better, but I can make the turn just fine. Just fine. Just fine, I said. Can I turn this a little without going around 3 times? Alright, cargo management, let's get rid of some shit. 2 of our wood and all 6 of our consumables. Alright. I changed my mind about switching to the other truck. It has more damage on it than this one. I think I'm just going to stay here. Stay in what I'm in and keep hauling ass. So the next thing we want to do is grab a couple of wooden planks on the way to get some concrete. So we can build we need to pick up cement so we can build concrete blocks. I have to remember The bags are cement. And I have a wood framing house that we drive past on the way to the warehouse to pick up the cement. And then there's a second after we hit the cement factory and exchange or concrete factory, whatever it's called, after we exchange cement for concrete blocks, there is another wood framing house that we can hit on the way back. On the way back, we'll have the room for it. Going up there, we'll have all 8 spots full. That cutoff there always makes me question if I'm going the right way, because on the way down, you don't see it. You fly right by it without even knowing it's there. But then going back north, you see that turnoff and you wonder, am I doing this right or not? And also, if I jumped in the other truck, there's no way, there's no path through the woods to get on this road that I'm on now. You'd have to go south to where the roads intersect and then turn north again. I know I was talking about it being quicker, but in the end I changed my mind. There's 2 wooden planks. And I didn't know that those were wooden planks. I didn't know that was a wood framing structure until I drove that M134 up here and found out. Now, 6 cement. Bricks and rolls. Cement. And away we go. I like this turnaround I discovered. Instead of trying to back into... Whoops, don't go that way. Yeah, I jacked it up. I didn't control it correctly. I allowed it to get too close to the pole. But now we're out of here. I still like the turnaround. The more I do it, the better I'll get. I just allowed it to get too close. I allowed it to start turning when I should have kept it straight. Water. My mouth is dry. Now we have to go to the cement factory. We can go, there's a muddy, curvy trail right there that goes across to the other bridge. I don't know, it'd be just a flip of the coin if that's quicker or if going through the garage is quicker. I can't say quicker, for there were... Anyways. My throat is dry this morning. And for some reason, my mic still keeps cutting in and out. I thought I had that problem figured out. But so maybe you can hear me, maybe you can't. But I think it's a bad connection on my extension cable. See, here's where that other road comes out. The road that I pointed out on the other end, that's where it comes out. I'm trying to stay out of too much of that water. Oh, but I'm going to get hung up on the boulders instead. There used to be more clearance under these. I know they did an update on this 8-point trailer. And I think they put some toolboxes under the trailer that weren't there before. And it makes it high center more easily. I don't know, that's just a theory of mine, but I've noticed that when I look at it from the side, there are some toolboxes under there that I don't think were there before. I could reference something like my PTS videos or something. But it never used to seem to high center so much. Alright, anyways. I want to unload 6 cement. And then I want to load. I want to turn around and make sure I get them. Well, I want to craft first. 4 concrete blocks. That's what the screen says. And then I want to load 4 concrete blocks. Oh, I love it when it's working right. Now we have 2 spaces left for 2 more lumber. And we have to back up out of here. They used to give you a way to turn around, some extra space or a path around the building or something. That's not going to work. They don't anymore. I'm going to be too close to that. Dang it, I wanted to back through the fence. But then I was getting too close to that. Stop. Gotta remember to use the... Okay, now come around this way. Yeah, there we go. Now come around this way. Pull ahead a little so I can stay off of that guard shack. Now crank it hard. I've done this before without having so much trouble. I have to get to the inside of that pole. And then I can go to the outside of the other pole. Then I get back on the controller instead of using the keys. Alright, we made it out of there. It took way too freaking long, but I forgot to go this way. It's alright, I can still do it. Come on, baby. Now there's I'll take the right here, but then there's a first right turn that takes you down past the warehouse, and then there's a second right turn that takes you to the wood framing that I want to go to. I'll show you the map quick. Right down here, there I am. There's the wood framing. And then we'll follow this muddy path to get back to the road here. It's the only road in and out of that place. You can crash through the trees with the mod that I'm using, but it's the only road in and out. And, you know, the road or the trail coming in here is congested with all this shit that'll cause damage to your truck. 2 wooden planks. Thank you very much. And off we haul ass to the ore sorting center. We will complete the wooden plank order and the concrete block order. Now I have to look. Intersection, turn right. I should just naturally know that, but I've never, in the past when I've taken wood from that place, I've just crashed through the trees. I didn't use the road. So I wasn't really sure where the road came out. On the map, it kind of looked like it came way down here and then merged in. I stay wide of that pole without dumping it over on the hillside. Sometimes those street signs you run over can create a big problem if they get jammed up underneath you. Say hello to the evacuator. Oh, and that's the conveyor 3 that we completed in the last video while we were sitting at the cabin platform. Go wide around this pole. I just soon stay off of that tree because it's going to spring around and it's going to twist and it's going to do whatever it can to screw me up. All right. Well, that was a long trip. Coming up on 22 minutes round trip. But we made 2 stops, had to do some crafting. No, 3 stops with the wood, and had to do some crafting. Alright, let's spin this around. You can still see what we're doing. It's getting dark. Cargo management. Wooden planks. And then it drops to concrete blocks. And now all that's left, because we've done the cabins, is 4 metal beams. I'm going to make a daytime, or morning at least. And we're going to go get 4 metal beams from this warehouse. So when we get to this point of the main road, we need to veer off this way. I'm going to put a couple 3 points close together there to make sure that I do that right. Because there's a lot of different little turns and trails and ways you can go through there. And it's not that I don't know my way around, it's just that I want to make sure that I turn in the right place. I want to make sure that I don't go the wrong way and have this stuff take way too long. Hope it gets lighter. See, there's that path I was talking about. But I completely ignored it this time. Partly because I didn't even see it in the dark. If you don't even see it's there, it's easy to ignore it. Speaking of seeing. See, there's where you could go up along the river shore, and then you get to, from this direction, you'd get to a left turn where you could cross to cabin zone 1. Coming back the other way, you know, you just reverse it. You'd have to come south, make that hairpin turn, and then go north. Here we go on our way to the warehouse. I believe the road goes this way. You know, it's really hard to tell right now. Doesn't seem to even matter if my lights are on. Well, I don't know if this is right or where the waypoint was right, but I think I'm doing it right. As long as I turn left here. It looks like there's another less curvy way I might have been able to come up. But regardless, as long as we pull in here and get 4 beam. Oh, I gotta turn around. I have to go back the other way when I get loaded. And I'm not gonna go through that stand of big timber because that's the shit that gets under your wheels. Maybe I can back up into this timber and then swing the nose to the left. In the past, I drove straight through the fence. But I was coming south, and I was going out south. Whoops, I didn't intend to open functions. I was trying to click on the map. Oh God. Big rock right there. Shit that I can't make my swing because there's a bunch of shit right there. If I could swing the nose into this corner so I'm backing the trailer straight across, but the trailer's too damn long to make that work. I mean, I know I've done this in the past. I've just gone straight ahead through the fence and through the woods and made a big U-turn and made my way back south. But that was kind of before all these trees started getting stuck under your wheels. I'm not going to sit here and worry about it for half an hour. I need metal beams. Not going to sit here and ponder on it while the video gets longer and longer and longer. Four metal beams. Now to get out of here. Turn this way. Turn this way. Go forward. Go backward. Oh shit, it looks like the trailer's heading for a rock. Yep. You know what though? There's an intersection right there. If I turn the damn front wheels the right way. Keep it off of that, out of the trees and off of the rock. Come on, come around, come around. There we go. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna have to adjust the cab, or the tractor forward, dang it, to make it around the turn, but I think I can back it around that turn and then bring the cab around. You know, I made it morning, and it's still darker and piss out here. Can't even tell the headlights are on. Okay, we turned it around, and we're pointing south. And we should be heading for the bridges now. There's the first one. Come on, baby, get up there. I know you're heavy as fuck, but get a wiggle on. That's better. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a more... Whoops. Go this way. More I flubbed that. I started going for the front gate when I wanted the side gate. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a more efficient way to get all that material down here. without, you know, like being the guy that makes a video, but he sets everything up before he starts. He loads all his trucks. So all he has to do is hop from one to the other or something. Or he cuts out everything but the delivery. But I don't consider that being more efficient. That's just being more deceptive. Alright, 4 metal beams. Push the right button. And the wonderful cutscene. There you go. So what I'm giving you is the whole thing, everything it takes to do this. So anyways, I'm going to call that an episode because we've completed the first stage of our sorting center. What you see on the screen is the second stage of our sorting center. 8 brick, 8 fuel, 2 concrete slab, and I believe we have enough left over. I'll have to confirm, but I believe we have enough left over cement to make 2 concrete slab. We need 4 cement, and I think there's 4 cement there. And then 6 metal rolls. Those we'll have to track down. I don't know that we can get those all at one place, the 6 metal rolls. The 8 fuel and the 8 brick we can get at that northern warehouse. Or we can grab brick off the map. You know, brick, 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 brick. You know, there's a brick all over the frickin' place. But is it in a convenient path to grab it without spending a lot of time crossing rivers and trying to find paths or trails, and like this here, you'd have to go up. You can't cross here, so you'd have to go. Here's a brick. There's a brick. That's 2, 4, you know. But you'd have to go across this island to this island and then up this side of the conveyor and then cross to this island to grab that one and then cross to this land to grab that one. No, you can't even grab that one because it's on the other side of the conveyor. There's 2 brick on the ground here. Then you'd have to go up the hill and back down the hill on the other side of the conveyor to grab that one. You know, there's brick there, there's brick there. There's one by the warehouse. This one is along our path. That one is along our path. So, you know, we could maybe get... We're not down here, we're up here. So that one doesn't matter, that one doesn't matter. These we'd have to cross the river. I mean, it's no big deal. You can cross the river. That could be 2, 4, and then 6, 8. But by the time you do that, you're damn near to the warehouse. And you could just grab 8 without crossing rivers and working your way up little muddy paths and so on and so forth. You see what I mean? So anyways, grab the brick, grab the fuel at the northern warehouse. I think we'll have to pick up the 6 metal rolls, maybe 2 here, 2 there, you know, 2 there, some kind of thing like that. The concrete slab, we can go straight to the concrete plant, make the shit, and we're out of there. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.